28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. They'll work this out wide to Pira. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A huge play there for the Bengals. And even 50 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Pira. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 1, ready?
At the Brown 16-yard line.
Here we go.
On the carry is Pira. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Let's get set. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Flush to his right. That is caught side of the end zone. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. They go play action now with Sanders. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Chris Jenkins Jr. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Back to the undrafted rookie, Isaiah Bond. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Ready? 3rd down. Come on. Hey, ready?
From the gun, it's Sanders. That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
That's good.
They had the perfect play call there. They needed 18, and they got 18. 1st down.
Hey, let's go.
Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Now Sanders to throw on second down. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Cleveland.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets, put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal. It is a big play for the Browns. And even 50 yards. On the zone read, here's Sanders to keep it. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that block. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Brings up second and goal.
On play action, Shador. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. That is Trey Hendrickson getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk Dragon 60. Trap 50, trap 60.
On third and goal, Sanders. Flush to his right. Moving outside the pocket, and the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on fourth and goal. Now Kevin O'Connell will send out the field goal unit. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Browns are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Over first down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Start.
Now it's P-Row. They'll take this to about the 28. Jeremiah Rusu-Koromoa in on the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, making you work for everything you get. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On two, ready?
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
To throw is Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Pearson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bengals extend their advantage to 14-3. 1 quarter in the books. 14-3 is the score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, set. Go, set. Let's go. Let's go.
They go play action with Sanders. And now he's got a man open deep downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Yards on the play. And the Browns first down.
Panther 11, Panther
the ground. Judkins. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
Nice rep here by the defense. They go man coverage, takes away all the threats downfield, and with nothing open, he has no choice but just kind of throw a contested ball, hope for the best, and just falls incomplete.
Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku.
Let's go!
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
On 2nd down, Sanders. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
60 by 6.
On 3rd down, Sanders. This is caught at 2. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Extra point attempt still to come. He gets it to go, and the Browns are back within 4. It is 14-10. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Now, Burrow exiting the pocket right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Burrow. He's going to take a shot down the field. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And the Browns are going to have it just past their 20.
with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 2nd down here, Sanders. Oh, the ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Cowboy 80, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hey.
From the gun, it's Shador. Going up top. That is hard. And danger averted. He's out of bounds all the way up past the 40. A big play after being backed up. An even 40 yards.
Let's go now.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set.
From the gun, a give to Judkins. He'll push forward for about a yard. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop.
It's a gain of a yard.
It's 3rd and 4.
Ready. Ready.
Now Shador. That's to the rookie, Harold Fanning. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Judkins now on 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion.
60 Vices.
Here's Sanders to throw. He'll get that out wide to Sampson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here we go. Here it comes. 19. 18. Mustang 19. Go.
Sanders on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Ready, up.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
180.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll be hit as as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow from out, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Forced out wide. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Now, Burrow. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Like, he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Play action. It's Sanders. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. B.J. Hill shuts it down there.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 28-yard line.
They face second down and 7.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They run it once more with Judkins. And he will pick it up. Let's give him a first down up to the 37-yard line.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
70.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
ready.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on. Hit. 60 bikes in, 60 bikes.
From the gun, it's Sanders. On the run to the right. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
19. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. 3. Let go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, man, it's lovely. 11 yards on the pass there. It's a Browns 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
60. Cut 19. Cut.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On 2nd down, Sanders hits as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Njoku. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, check that.
Sanders going to throw again. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. On 3rd down, Sanders. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete. It brings up 4th down. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
11 mighty. Here we go.
On the ground, this is Piro. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. Burrow now. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Open man left side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
And the Bengals 1st down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 40.
First down throw for Burrow. They work this out wide to Piro. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Gun.
Back to throw, Burrow. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Here we go.
Burrow to throw for it on fourth down. A ball deep for the end zone. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
60 Maverick. Left wing 19. 60 Bobcat. 60. Cut 19. Cut 19. Hey, check that. Street.
From the gun, it's Shador. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
70. 18 Rattler.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's got a man. It's Fanning. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down. That was something else. Big pickup on fourth and long. And they get a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Lockett headed in motion. On the give, it's Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
From the gun on third down, Sanders. Pass caught by Bond. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They're going on fourth down. Sanders. He's got a man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Browns first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Ready. Throwing again is Watson. Moving to his right. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 10. Watson to throw again. To the left side, and it is caught by Simon. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Ready? Pat the 60, pat the 60.
They'll run with Sampson. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Browns. His second rushing touchdown of the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Well, here we go. The Browns will go for 2 here.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points. So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Burrow. That one pulled in. Mitchell Tinsley. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
On first down, Burrow. That's taken in by Tinsley. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself.
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. That is Myles Garrett. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Looking out of the gun, Burrow. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, stop low, 870, Timberwolf. Hey, smash Bronco. Street. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, here's Watson. Now he'll air one out. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down. They snap it to Watson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
I like a little bit of this risk-taking when you found yourself with the lead in the 4th quarter. Conservative wisdom says, just punt it away and let your defense win this game for you. But now after going for it on 4th down and extending the drive, they can continue to work this clock. And even if they do have to give the ball back to their opponent, they're going to get the ball back with a lot less time. So I really like that decision.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Ready.
On the handoff, Judkins. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Ready.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Again, it's Judkins. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Second and inches.
Let's go now.
Here's Sampson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Ready.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Ready.
They'll go with the sneak. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
They'll give it here to Judkins. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year.
The kick is good.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Charlie Jones now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
I'm fine, ready?
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
They'll drop to throw. This one deep downfield for Chase. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. 41 yards.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Start.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He'll get that complete to Tinsley. And he's very close to a 1st down. He's out after a pickup of 9. Now 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches.
Here we go.
At the Browns
11 empty.
22-yard
Start.
line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go. 11. 180.
Burrow. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. This play is actually really well defended here, but I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
28. Bengals 21.
A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Here we go. Start. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call him Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She names and burgers, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Bigger man back, this ain't regular size. You really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call him Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, Anna, ready, to the door, no more respect. I took the Billy cool back and I hopped in the car. I put it in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right?